Young people, the story that I'm going to read today is one that I have read many times and I enjoy it very much because it's about an animal, a giraffe. You know, giraffes has long legs, they're very tall and very elegant in their behavior. So uh, I'm going to read the story, Giraffes Cannot Dance by Gilles Andre and Guy Parker Reeves. Okay? Gerald was a very tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees and he fell. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, Gerald felt so sad, boys and girls, because when it came to dancing, he was really, really bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rocked and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at that clumsy Gerald, the animals all said. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like a clock. So he crept off the dance floor and he started walking home. He had never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who had seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really wanted to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do a very amazing thing. His feet had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swinging, and his tail was swishing around. He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was wide open. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who had been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, and they were very entranced. They shouted, it must be a miracle. We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer we have ever seen. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and the stars above. We can all dance, he said, when we find the music that we love. Thank you, boys and girls. I enjoyed reading the story to you, Giraffes Can't Dance. I enjoyed it for a major reason. I always have said that reading is so important, and I want each of you to find a book and try hard to read a book a day. It doesn't have to be a real big, thick book. It could be a nice sized book, like the one I have in my hand here. But read, read, read. Reading is so important. It will open up your life and the lights to your life forever and ever. Thank you, boys and girls. Robert L. Green.